So myself and Ralphie have our work cut out for us today. A lot of rock setting going on the opposite side of the driveway, and we're about to get started. We're getting ready to make this place look like a whole new paradise. So we're at the project start date up in Roscoe, New York with great clients of ours. We have Nancy and Raj, and on the first day here, Raphael's with me. We built an awesome waterfall up here back in 2021, and we're back up here this season extending the project, adding more character boulders, landscape. We have the big machine here, big boulders, a whole bunch of plants going in. We're gonna also be adding a triple stack slate urn. We got some large boulders up here in Roscoe, and these rock outcroppings are gonna be awesome. They're gonna be used to hold the earth back on the side of the driveway and contain some beautiful plantings. We will be building a beautiful triple stack slate urn waterfall. It's gonna be the small urns by Aquascape, but it's gonna have a great impact as you walk up the front walkway. We'll take a look at the project we built last year. A nice, beautiful pondless waterfall and rock outcroppings and plantings. So let's do a little walkthrough of this new project here. We got a bunch of plantings that are gonna be going in, so we just picked those up this morning from E.P. Jansen's nursery in Florida, New York. We have this big, large excavator here. The link belt is back, a 145 X4. We got these bagged gravel, 2 to 3 inch Delaware from Orange County Mason Supply. So the boulders here are gonna match the rock work you see up above over there. We're gonna blend that in all down through here and all down through here. I know we do a lot of water work, but another thing we're gonna be adding here is some lighting. Some lighting along the driveway, so at night, Nancy has an easier time backing up the driveway, Raj as well. This is the area here where the Aquascape stack slate urn, triple urn combo is gonna be going right on here on a nice basin. We're gonna actually have to build a wall right here into the stairs, raise up the elevation, put a basin, and then the 3 urns are gonna go right there. Up along this walkway, we're gonna be adding some low voltage lighting. We'll also add some shade plants underneath, and we're switching this gravel over to river gravel. And then over in this area here, we have this beautiful weeping redbud that's gonna go on the corner here. Some beautiful boxwoods that'll eventually grow into a nice hedge along the foundation. And we'll be dressing this out with some Delaware gravel as well. Future plans, they plan on doing this along the whole front of the house in 2023. Good morning. It's day 2 here, and unfortunately, it's rained. Nothing but rain. Rain every project. This is project number 9, and it's rained every single project this year so far. But we're here with all the guys today. We got Ryan right there, Raphael, and Aaron's over there talking with Nancy. We're getting ready to make this place look like a whole new paradise. All underneath the deck over here was a whole bunch of old lava rock and mulch, and we pulled all that out. We're getting ready for the triple stack slate urn fountain. It's gonna be a world of difference in this area as you walk to the front of the house. We got a surprise this morning. They came in stock. Look, they arrived yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got the stack slate urns in yesterday, so. Ralphie and Ryan have been working hard over in this area here, getting everything cleaned up for some plantings and some lighting. Myself and Aaron are placing out the lights. We're gonna have a series of boxwoods along the foundation here. A couple dotted here with this beautiful weeping redbud. And then under the deck here, we're gonna be putting some plants. Gets very, very little light. We're also gonna be adding some LED lights along the walkway here as well. And we're gonna be planting this beautiful specimen right here. One thing that's really cool about Solomon's seal, it spreads, has a beautiful little white flower, almost like a bleeding heart, a nice variegated leaf, and will grow in dark areas just like this. So Ryan, what do you got going on over here?
Well, we're varying the wires for these lights. So I'm digging a trench along this patio.
I'm placing all my wires in one point to do my spider connection. I'm gonna send all my light wires all the way here in this point. I'm gonna connect them from over here. So all my 6 lights are over here. I'm gonna put one point, and the other 6 or 5 I have to do another spider back there, and that's another connection. We have to do more lights down below.
Yeah, that's a great thing to do right there, is put all your wires in a box like this, your connections. That way, if there's any problems in the future, you know where your connections are in the planting beds. And color coding your home run going back will tell you where your main power supply wire runs, which will be over here. by the electric. Well, it looks like a windstorm happened over here, but it's just Aaron and Ryan unloading all these green giant arborvitaes. Check these monsters out. We're gonna be making a nice hedgerow of these plants. The nursery just dropped them off, and Aaron just unloaded them with this SVL 97 Kubota. Oh my gosh, what do we got going on over here? Looks like the excavator's on fire. It's just the barbecue. Time for some porterhouses. These skinny steaks will sit here for 1 hour. Indirect heat, 225. Then they'll go on that charcoal that you just saw. They were nice enough to make some nice asparagus and some grilled peppers. So now to get a nice sear on the outside of these things, Roger's gonna place the steaks onto the grill. While Aaron and Ryan have been prepping that fountain basin up above, myself and Raphael have been planting these big, huge arborvitaes. Green giants, there's 10 of them, and they're going along the patio. But these things are heavy. When I mean heavy, they're heavy. So we got 4 of the 10 already installed here. These were the most difficult since they're the farthest out. We got another 2 more going over here, and then 3 more going over here. It's gonna give a nice privacy around this patio area. And what we're trying to do is eventually make a blockage of this roadway here. So when they sit here in the backyard enjoying the waterfall and the pool, they have total privacy. So Aaron's got the soil in the bottom of the hole, and he's actually getting the geotextile underlayment fabric set in place, and then he'll be putting the rubber liner on top of this and another layer of this fabric. Then this pump vault and all these aqua blocks will go back in there. Can't wait to see what this fountain setup turns out to look like. Good morning, it's day 4 here up in Roscoe, New York, and I'm sitting inside the big machine, just getting ready to set boulders along the driveway edge. It's gonna be a great day. We're gonna get a lot of outcropping boulders done. And Aaron's up top on the driveway working on the fountain basin, finishing getting that in, and then he's gonna be working on putting in the custom fountain. All in all, it should be an awesome day. The weather is great. We're finally down in the 70s after being in the mid 90s over the weekend. Raphael here is in the Kubota SDL 97, and what we're doing is we're terracing the land out here. The previous contractor that came in and put the original patio didn't put support, and the edges of the patio are crumbling over time due to the fact that gravity is taking the patio edge and making it fall down. So by adding big boulders in here, we're gonna terrace this land out just like we did up above, and then add some beautiful plantings as well. There will also be some LED lighting going in here, one up in the tree up there, some along the driveway here, and then we're also gonna have some along this driveway here, as well as that tree up above. This side here will be getting large boulders as we terrace out the land over the next 2 days, adding beautiful areas for plants, pockets in the hillsides, and then also adding some privacy as well. So Aaron's working on the plumbing here on the fountains. What's gonna happen is the pump's gonna sit down in that vault area over there. That's the aquascape pump vault with an extension on it, because we are using large aqua blocks. We actually have 6 large aqua blocks in the basin area. You had to drill a hole and then glue the hose into the 90-degree fitting. That 90-degree fitting will have a white piece of hard PVC, which will run straight up through the fountain. So the water starts over here with the plumbing, goes through here. This will be a manifold where we'll have some ball valves. So these ball valves, there'll be one on each fountain, and that will control the flow to each of the fountains. They'll need to be adjusted due to the variations in height and how water flows the least path of resistance. So those valves right there will allow us to do that. So over on the right-hand side of the driveway here, so we have a mixture of spirea, which are these right here, the pinky winky hydrangeas, some dwarf Japanese junipers, and then some barberries. The chosen plants are because they are deer resistant and also the great color combination. I really like the way the red and the yellows look together. Once this is all planted and mulched, it's gonna really look awesome. We're also working on the other side of the driveway right now. You can see behind me, there's some large boulders that we set yesterday. Well, this morning, myself and Aaron actually leveled them off and made them sit perfect. And myself and Raphael for the rest of the day are gonna be continuing up this left-hand side of the driveway, setting large boulders and pockets for plants. We have a large green giant arborvitae going in on this side, and then a mixture of the same plants that you just saw planted on the right. The barberries, the spireas, and the dwarf Japanese junipers. When this hillside is all planted out, it's gonna really make a great grand entrance for this home up here in Roscoe, New York. All the rocks are in on the left-hand side of the driveway. We're cleaning up the debris and we're getting ready to place all the plants. Once all the plants go in and mulch, it's gonna look like a world of difference when you pull into the front of this house.
On our way up to Roscoe, New York to go visit Nancy and Roger. She can talk to us about her experience and hopefully answer some questions that you guys might have on the process and how everything went with the guys on site and how she likes the final project.